Hey guys, welcome back, Maverick here, and we are now ready for another episode of Fire Force. Last episode, we kind of sorted out the situation with the 5th, especially since Shinra managed to get into good standing with Princess, right? It definitely gave me a sort of Luffy and Bull Hancock vibe from One Piece. I'm not sure if that's what the author is trying to go with, but that's one of the sort of interactions that I do kind of enjoy, so I was fairly pleased to see that. It's going to make for some pretty good comedy in the future as well, I suspect. And they mentioned in the last episode that now they're going to be investigating the first, right? The first company, which I do believe is the one that's most closely related with the Holy Soul Temple, or religion, whatever you want to call it, as well as having that fire cat chick in there, right? So potentially things are gonna get even more interesting. Like I've been saying, I really want to learn more about the religion aspect of this show, and we just might have some more romance shenanigans up on the horizon. So let's get into the episode. Alrighty, beginning in 3, 2, 1, play. Yeah. Combustion. Whoosha. Oh. Hey, the temple. Hmm. I believe this is the captain of the first, Lieutenant Priest. Okay, yep, they are definitely most closely related with the religion. Joint training. That dude looks more like someone out from the army, like, compared with the others. Ah. Let me skip this real quick. I'll see you guys in a second. And back. Oh. I guess this is the unified, party of some sort. They say in the 5th and the 8th. I'm drinking some beer as well. Joint exercise. Hmm. Aw. Shinra's just going along with it. Come on, Captain. Just go enjoy yourself. Nobody cares. Fifth. Not 5th. Hmm. Just go enjoy yourself. Hmm. So she actually does think that Hajime is doing some shady stuff underneath the scenes. So he's got some scheming to him as well. Because of Shinra? Hmm. Okay, this actually ties into something that I really wanted to know about last episode. Like, how exactly did her personality change to one that was more statistic in a way, right? Because when we saw her interactions with Iris when she was young, she didn't seem to be this sort of person. Maybe mischievous, maybe doesn't entirely play by the rules, but definitely not someone who was like haughty and arrogant and statistic, right? Sadist, sadist. Hmm. This St. John's Wort. Hmm. So was she planning on doing something about this all the way along? Or maybe. And of course, Vivacity. You. Yeah. All the girls in this are insanely proportioned and hot. Are you sure you're not just here because of Shinra? Ah, there she is, and so they'll be assigned to the first. Hmm. She is so cooperative. The Holy Soul Obelisk. Wow. The second and the fifth. Can this guy even? What? What was even that scene supposed to be about? Hmm. I seriously, I don't know why, but you know, their uniforms, the way they stand and whatnot, it just reminds me so much of One Piece in a sort of way. Hmm. You certainly, you're certainly eager, aren't you, Shira? Let me guess, he's gonna get his ass kicked again. Yeah, why don't you? Why are you still here at the eighth? Ah, Firecat girl. We're getting some more romance. All right. Another guy with weird eyes. The second. Third generation as well. Okay. What is this guy? Wow, your hands. What? Just go already, dude. Okay, so what are you gonna do? Ooh. Ooh. What? Using ice? Hmm. What? What in the world? Is this based on any kind of science at all? Hmm. Is the match gonna continue? Okay, thank you. Ooh. Okay. Now this is a captain that's actually got the skills to back it up, unlike the princess. Okay. He is a captain after. Ooh. Oof. Hmm. I wonder though, does he actually have? Okay, that was some nice animation right there. Damn. Lucky electric. This girl. Don't think about it, Offer. Just don't. Just go with it. Okay. Well, I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, so that was some cool fighting, especially between the abilities that Karim uses, and also, you know, the part where the captain was fighting against Shinra and Offer. Nice animation as well, and I definitely have to give props to the Offer in this regard, like, you know, basing an entire story based on fire-based abilities. It can get, you know, it can get repetitive real quickly, right? Everybody can have some sort of flame ability. Like, how many abilities can there actually be? But so far, we're seeing a lot of pretty unique abilities as well, right? We got, in fact, every single person here has their own sort of take on abilities, even though they're still all based on flame. Now, especially here with Karim, you know, getting transforming flames into sound and then sound into ice. Like, I have no idea how that works, but it's unique, right? It's awesome. It gives a different dynamic to it, and so I'll have to give the Offer props on this part. Um, Now the part where I feel like it's not, as you know, I feel like this anime or this work in general could really use some work with, is first of all the, I feel like the humor, the jokes are oftentimes hit and miss, right? We're 7 episodes in, and honestly, there's some jokes that are quite fun. There's some jokes that I'm like, okay, haha, and then, you know, that's pretty much it, right? So, you know, we got maybe not the most complete story or complete humor in that part. And also, I feel like the entire pacing of the anime, especially in regard to the fight scenes, just feels a little bit off, right? I mentioned this in the past few episodes as well. Like, when they're fighting and whatnot, I feel like they break up the fight too often with some dialogue that's quite honestly either very slow, like it's never with a sense of urgency or whatnot. They're speaking calmly or drawing it out, or, you know, it's just not it's just unneeded at that specific point, and I feel like it just completely destroys the flow of the fight or whatnot. Like, say for instance, the entire, you know, try to prove themselves thing, when we got the guy from the second against the was it Rakim, you know, however you call that guy, the dude with also some weird eyes as well. Like, they could have just, I don't know. I guess they're trying to. I guess maybe they're trying to sort of emphasize the awkwardness of them, or uneasiness. But still, I just feel like these abilities that they're using are really cool, and the actual impact of it is great as well. It's just that we're too often being stopped from fully enjoying these scenes, I think is what I'm trying to get at. And so, yeah, anyways, we're gonna be seeing Shinra and the others in the first for a while, so I presume the next few episodes will probably also be going out and fighting some other Infernos with the first, maybe learning how the rest of the guys fight as well, like what their abilities are, and maybe also some more interaction with Takami? Takami? I believe she's called Takami? Whatever, the Firecat girl, right? You know, I guess one final thought I have, which I did somewhat mention, is this series really kind of reminds me of One Piece in a lot of ways. You know, with the characters, the way they're stylized, the way they stand, the way they talk, you know, having all these sort of ranks and systems, and then having all these sort of weird abilities, like Captain Burns, for example. I feel like his ability might be something related to do with air pressure, or heating air up, creating pressure from that. That's probably how he was able to you know, just push Shinra back without even actually touching him. You know, the entire way that these things are stylized, as well as the entire interaction, as I mentioned before, between Shinra and the princess, it just gives me a very One Piece vibe, right? And that's definitely not a bad thing, but you know, there's still some parts lacking here, again, in regards to the pacing and in regards to the humor as well. So yeah, I feel like that's all I want to talk about for this episode. Not really that much else has happened, so we know the first. There's some people making them into deliberately making infernos, but they just got here. Not really much else we can infer from this moment. So that's gonna be that, and a bit of a shorter review, but well, hopefully next episode we'll have more to talk about. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.